Welcome to Popcorn Dreams Gut Reactions. If you're looking for a quick spoiler-free review, you've come to the right place. Birds of Prey and the Fabulous Emancipation... What? They've changed the name. Oh, okay. Harley Quinn. Birds of Prey, apparently. It is a Harley Quinn movie, so I guess the name change is right, but, you know. Better late than never. Directed by Kathy Yan and written by Christina Hodson. Harley Quinn has broken up the Joker off screen. I mean, we never see the Joker. She announces this to the world by blowing up Ace Chemicals, not realizing that her wild antics have created many enemies, and without the Joker's protection, it is now open season. Oh, and there's something about a diamond and a pickpocket, so we can have an origin story for Birds of Prey, but I don't think anyone really cares, do they? Margot Robbie is Harley Quinn, Mary Elizabeth Winstead is Huntress, Jurnee Smollett-Bell is Black Canary, Rosie Perez is Renee Montoya, Ella J. Basco is Cassandra Cain, and Ewan McGregor is the Black Mask. Yeah, they're fine. Harley Quinn is the star of the show, so we don't get a ton of development for the other characters, but the actors' performances is not the problem with this movie. So here is where we run into problems. Harley Quinn is the narrator of the story, and so it's what you would expect from a crazy ex-psychiatrist. The story is disjointed and weird and prone to just strange little moments. These can be fun, but you get weird little things like a Marilyn Monroe reference that is just because there's a diamond in the storyline, and it just seems a bit out of place. And almost self-indulgent, if I'm really honest. That kind of weird Looney Tunes kind of wacky moments can be fine if that was the only problem, but there are more fundamental issues with this movie. Let's look at the Birds of Prey, for example. Again, Harley Quinn is the narrator, so she tells us about each of the characters that are going to form the Birds of Prey by the end of the movie. But then we get the problems of show, don't tell. Now, of course, they're showing us what's happening whilst we're being told, but it just all feels a bit empty and shallow. We basically get, this is Black Canary, she's got a superpower, we'll tell you about it later. Okay, great. This is Renee Montoya. You know, every alcoholic detective in every film ever, that's her. This is Mary Elizabeth Winstead, she just looks really bored. Sure. And we're not going to tell you her name in a joke that doesn't really land. Fantastic. Okay. Great. Here's more Harley. Forget about them. Don't worry about them. Think about Harley. You'll have more fun. Also, the fight choreography. There are like hundreds of nut shots in this film, which starts out being quite funny, but gets a little bit... Oh, is that their go-to move then? Is it? Every girl just nutshots a guy? Okay. Great. Really imaginative. And then at the end we have Ewan McGregor as Black Mask. We know he's Black Mask because he puts on a black mask. But why does he put on a black mask? We can see that he's obsessed with black masks because we see it in the flat. But why? Everyone knows who he is. Why does he put on the mask? Is it because this is a comic book movie and you think comic book movie bad guys have to wear a mask? Is it? Because I think it is. Certainly don't really give us any real deep, solid reason why he would do it. It feels like there are two decent movies here, sort of crammed into one ultimately unsatisfying one. Give me a Harley Quinn standalone movie where everyone wants to kill her because she's just broken up with the Joker. Great. Give me a Birds of Prey origin story. Great. Mix the two. No, not really. It's just insecurity from Warner Brothers because they don't think they can sell a Birds of Prey movie on its own without having Harley Quinn. And they're kind of right, possibly. Margot Robbie is super charismatic, so I get why they wanted to sell it on her, but it just doesn't quite fit, doesn't quite work. Do I recommend it? Yes and no. Yes, Margot Robbie is so charismatic. She's just brilliant. And she makes Harley Quinn, who always runs the risk of being a deeply irritating character, she makes her just lovable and strong but fragile at the same time. She makes her this really complex, great character, which she needs to be, and that's fantastic. But at the same time, no, because everything in the film that isn't Harley Quinn just kind of is a bit weak. Yeah. Go see it. I mean, it's fine. It's fun. It's fun. It's just not gonna advance comic book movies to a higher level. It's not gonna be something that film students write about for years. But you know, it's personable and it's amusing and it's okay. It's not a film I'm gonna watch again though. And that was our gut reactions to Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey. Don't forget to tell us what you thought of the film in the comments down below. Like, share and subscribe, and I will see you next time on Gut Reactions.